afternoon, everyone, and thank you for participating in my channel and my live chats. I appreciate that very much. Given me some very good feedback. Today I kind of want to address the fear that you go through. So all I have is the first encounter that I had with Gen and the way it made me feel. So I'm going to try to break this down in what I think is kind of a scientific manner for it, because there is some new research that might help explain why our fear of them is so ingrained. Because I believe it is. And I believe it's a hereditary thing. And I think it's a primary instinct of ours to be afraid of them. Now, to address that, we understand that our brain can go through trauma and shock. And that can be a lasting effect. Well, recently science has discovered that your heart also has brain-like memory genes in it. So an emotional experience that's experienced through the heart and not the mind will give you a different emotional trauma, is my guess. Now, when you are thinking about the fear that is caused by seeing one of these things, I don't think you're dealing with your mind. I don't think you're dealing with your heart. I think the fear that you're dealing with is from your ancient ganglion, meaning we have a nerve ganglion in our tailbone area, our lower spine. It's a relay for our legs to work, but it also, I suspect, encapsulates probably more cells like in our heart and in our brain that retain memory. Now, with that being said, the kind of fear, it isn't like a body fear. It's not like a fear on your skin. It's not just your hair raising up. It's not just the chill that you feel. You feel sick to your stomach fear. It's not like butterflies. It's like a wrenching fear. Like you're screwed fear. And it makes you lose your continence. You will defecate yourself. You will urinate yourself. I dang near did. I had to run out from underneath the bushes not to. So, thinking about that, so say you're out camping with some friends, and your buddy walks off behind the bush to take a relief, and he comes face to face with one of these things. Scares him to a point where he's about to defecate himself. He comes back to camp, says, "Hey, guess what I just saw?" And you laugh at him. You're not a good friend. The reason is you've just traumatized your friend twice. So consider that. Besides, I've done a little bit of research on that end of things. When I was up in Washington, 10 people, would say, "Oh, no, I've never seen a Bigfoot." But you keep hammering at those same 10 people, and you'll find out that 8 of them either have a friend, family member, or they themselves have seen one. But they don't want to talk about them. It's not just because they think they're going to be called crazy, but it's because they know that you can't relate to what they've experienced. And you refuse to. So they eat that pain, and they sit there and they suffer with it. So think about that. What kind of a friend are you? Or what kind of a family member are you if you do that to somebody you love?